Hello, good evening to one and all. Sorry, due to some network issues, the live was ended. Now I just want to know whether am I audible so that we could start up with the session. Good evening. Okay, so in the last video which we discussed about conjunction, we talked about coordinating conjunctions, and even I told you that conjunctions are of three types, that is coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. So conjunctions basically used to join sentences. Today we will be talking about subordinating conjunctions. So yes, subordinating conjunctions basically are the type of conjunctions which are used for joining a word or a phrase that links dependent clause to an independent clause. Basically, we have two parts in some of the sentences in which one part of the sentence is dependent on the other. एक part दूसरे पर dependent है किसी ना किसी तरीके से, और जो part dependent है उसे हम बोलते हैं dependent clause, and the part of the sentence which is not dependent, which is independent itself, we termed it as independent clause. So there are basically two types of clauses, dependent clause and an independent clause. And the words or the phrase or the basically the conjunctions which are used to join these type of sentences in which we have dependent and an independent clause are termed as subordinating conjunction. So, moving ahead, I'll be explaining the type of subordinating conjunctions to you with the help of an example. See, I purchased a pen because I had no pen. Now, in this sentence, because I had no pen is an example of dependent clause. Because I had no pen, किसका example है? It's an example of डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज. डिपेंडेंट मीन्स ये डिपेंडेंट है किस पर? एक दूसरे पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस पर. आई परचेज्ड अ पेन, उसने पेन क्यों लिया? क्योंकि उसके पास कोई पेन नहीं था. सो दिस इज अ डिपेंडेंट क्लॉज, एंड इन दिस केस व्हेन वी हैव वन सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज और उसको कंप्लीट करने के लिए बेसिकली वी यूज अ conjunction. And which conjunction is used over here? Because. So in a sentence when we have two parts, one is dependent to the other, in those cases we use subordinating conjunctions. So now different types of subordinating conjunctions we are talking about, you all can see, have a look. See which conjunctions are used in case of time, cause और रिजल्ट आर स्पेसिफिकली गिवन. टाइम के केस में कौन सा कंजंक्शन यूज होते हैं, कॉज के केस में कौन से कंजंक्शन यूज होते हैं, एंड रिजल्ट के केस में कौन से कंजंक्शन यूज होते हैं. बेसिकली द वर्ड्स विच आर यूज्ड इन केस ऑफ टाइम आर व्हेन, आफ्टर, whenever, as, since, while, until, before. These are some of the words which are used in case of time. If we are talking about cause, as, because, since, these are the words which are used in case of cause. And when we are talking about result, the words such as so that, such that, that are used in case of what? Result. The next, in case of different conditions, अगर कोई कंडीशन की बात हो रही है तो उन कंडीशंस को डिनोट करने के लिए कौन से वर्ड्स यूज होते हैं? इफ, अनलेस, और इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट प्लेस, वेयर, वेयर एवर, एंड व्हेन वी आर डूइंग कंपैरिजन. अब अगर हम कंपैरिजन की बात करते हैं तो कंपैरिजन में कौन से यूज होते हैं? एज, देन, rather than, so as, whether, whereas, all these are the conjunctions which are used in case of comparison. So students, you can even take up the screenshot of these conjunctions which are used in different situations depending upon the conditions. This will help you to clear your concepts, and further you will be knowing when we'll be discussing the exercises to use which conjunction in which condition. So the next one is we'll be talking about subordinating conjunctions, which are denoting us the relationship of time. If we are talking about time, which conjunction is used in which case? So yes, when I went to office, the peon was going to his house. So in this case, see, when is the subordinating conjunction denoting time. वो जब टाइम बता रहा है, जब वो जा रहा था ऑफिस तब पियोन कहाँ था, घर जा रहा था. नेक्स्ट, आई हैव बीन सर्चिंग हर सिंस आई मेट हर. मैं उसे तब से सर्च कर रहा हूँ जब से मैं उससे मिला हूँ. सो सिंस इज अगेन एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ रिलेशनशिप showing time and an example of subordinating conjunction too. The next, Ramesh went to his home after he completed his work. After is again the subordinating conjunction showing time. So we have talked about the three subordinating conjunction which shows the relationship of time: when, since, after. Moving ahead, you should complete the work before you go to market. So tell me, which word over here is showing us the subordinating conjunction of time? You should complete the work before you go to market. Hurry up. Just let me know which conjunction over here is showing us. Yes, before. Perfect. See, it's also showing the condition. कब use करते हैं हम subordinating conjunction? If I say before you go to market, so is the sentence complete? No, this sentence is not complete. If I am adding up further the clause, you should complete the work. So now the sentence becomes complete. You should complete the work before you go to market. Next, make hay while the sun shines. I will start the business as soon as I get the license. So as soon as, while, before, until, all these are the examples of subordinating conjunctions with respect to time. Next, we will be talking about subordinating conjunctions which shows place, which are talking about place. I found my purse where I left her. So you can keep on noting the different subordinating conjunctions which we are talking about. So if we are talking about subordinating conjunctions of place, where is used in that case? कहाँ पर? Let her go wherever she likes to go. जहाँ उसका जाने का मन है उसे जाने. तो wherever is again an example of subordinating conjunction. Next, can you inform me whither she has gone? Now see students, whither is a new word and might you even do not know. Whither का मतलब क्या होता है and कहाँ पे use होता है? Whither stands for to what place. Wherever the sentence demands and shows you to what place. To what place basically means whither. Now see, can you inform me to what place she has gone? So we cannot use the complete entire 2-3 words कि कहाँ गई है. For that case we will be using whither. Next, he went back whence he came. Now whence is again a new word and whence is used when we are talking about from what place. कहाँ से, and in the above case to what place means कहाँ पर. So you, in that case, you need to understand what condition is talking about. So these are the 4 words basically which are used to denote subordinating conjunctions of place, that is where, wherever, whither and whence. Now if we'll talk about reason, जब भी कोई किसी बात का reason देता है. I telephoned to her father as she was not available in office. क्योंकि वो नहीं थी. So it's explaining कि उसने उसके फादर को कॉल किया क्योंकि वो नहीं थी ऑफिस में. सो विच वर्ड इज, यस, as is showing the reason. Moving ahead to next. He is allowed to enter as he is invited by us. Again, as. She is crying because someone has stolen her purse. So it's a reason because. I can't buy this car since it is very costly. So these are the very reasons, and in the case of reasons, we use a conjunction such as, because, or since. And in every case, you can see that one part of the sentence is dependent upon the other. And in these cases, we use the subordinating conjunctions. Moving ahead to the next one. Subordinating conjunctions showing cause or reason. We have talked. Now it's about purpose. किस purpose के लिए use हो रहे हैं? We eat that we may live. हम खाते हैं क्योंकि हम उस वजह से जी पाए. So now if whenever we are talking about purpose, we can use the word that. He came here so that you can discuss the plan. Again it's the purpose. वो यहाँ पर आई ताकि आप प्लान डिस्कस कर पाएँ. सो दैट. नेक्स्ट, रन फास्ट लेस्ट यू शुड मिस द ट्रेन. सो लेस्ट इज द वर्ड विच इज शोइंग पर्पस. नेक्स्ट, ही इज वर्किंग हार्ड इन ऑर्डर दैट ही कैन सक्सीड. सो दैट ओवर हेयर इज द कंजंक्शन शोइंग पर्पस. वो वर्क हार्ड कर रहा है ताकि वो सक्सीड कर पाए. So we have talked about the different subordinating conjunctions showing time, place, reason, purpose. The next we have result. जब result की बात आती है, that the coffee is hot, that I can't drink it. तो ये result है, कॉफ़ी इतनी गर्म है इस वजह से मैं नहीं पी पा रहा. तो जब results की बात आएगी अलग अलग केसेस में, तो हम results के केस में भी क्या यूज़ करेंगे? सबऑर्डिनेटिंग कंजंक्शन, जो क्या शो कर रहे होंगे? रिजल्ट को. और कॉन्सिक्वेंस, किसी भी चीज़ का क्या परिणाम हो सकता है. एंड इन दैट केस वी हैव डिफरेंट कंजंक्शन सच एज सो दैट, सच दैट, दैट. ये बेसिकली वर्ड्स है जो रिजल्ट डिनोट करते हैं. द नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल वी टॉक्ड अबाउट, ही स्पोक इन सच अ लाउड वॉइस that everyone could hear him well. उसने इतनी तेज़ आवाज़ में बोला, ये रिजल्ट था, तभी सारे लोग वहाँ पर जितने भी प्रेजेंट थे वो सुन पाए. नेक्स्ट, शी इज सच अ नास्टी गर्ल दैट यू कांट रिलाई ऑन हर. कि तुम उस पर ट्रस्ट नहीं कर सकते, ये वो ऐसी गर्ल है. सो वेन एवर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट रिजल्ट और कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज, द कंजंक्शंस आर यूज्ड एंड द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ वेरियस कंजंक्शंस आर सो दैट, such that, and that. The next one is the subordinating conjunction showing condition, which shows the condition, the different situations. For example, if, unless, provided that, supposing. ये सब क्या है? ये conditions हैं. और conditions के केस में भी हम subordinating conjunctions यूज करते हैं. So we'll be talking about some of them. You cannot succeed unless you work hard. ये condition है. जब तक तुम काम नहीं करोगे, जब तक तुम hard work नहीं करोगे, you cannot succeed. He will find you if you ask him. अगर तुम्हें उसकी हेल्प चाहिए तो वो तुम्हारी हेल्प कर देगा. I will pay your dues provided you allowed proper discount. मैं तुम्हारे सारे dues पे कर दूंगा अगर तुम मुझे डिस्काउंट दोगे तो. So provided over here or provided that are also the examples of subordinating conjunctions. Supposing you won a lottery, what would you do? अगर तुम लॉटरी जीत गए तो तुम क्या करोगे? So supposing over here, the very first word is an example of a conjunction कि अगर तुम जीत गए तो तुम क्या करोगे? So these were the conditions which we were talking about. Now we are talking about the subordinating conjunctions which show comparison. When we are talking about comparison between any two people. So some of the subordinating conjunctions which show comparison are Yes, as is the most important. So as, when we are using, he is as strong as your brother, so we are comparing him with your brother. She is an intelligent as her brother, वो भी अपने भाई से कम इंटेलिजेंट नहीं है. He is not so intelligent as her brother, वो इतनी इंटेलिजेंट नहीं है जितना उसका भाई है. He is not so strong as your brother. So again, so as. So the word basically so and as are used in case of comparison, when we are comparing two things with one another. The next one. Now we are talking about concession. That how much concession we are getting. Concession मतलब क्या होता है हिंदी में समझे तो, यस, कितने हमारा डिस्काउंट मिलेगा, कितना हमें कंसेशन मिलेगा. सो द वर्ड्स बेसिकली यूज्ड इन केस ऑफ कंसेशन आर दो, ऑल्दो, येट, हाउएवर. These are the common words which are used in case of concessions. So we will be discussing some of the examples. She is poor, yet she is trustworthy. I shall not meet her though she comes. So tell me, in the second sentence, which is the word showing the conjunction or the subordinating conjunction signaling concession? I shall not meet her though she comes. Yes, hurry up. Perfect. Though. Next, although he is intelligent, he is simple. Although. Next, I didn't support him, however I didn't oppose him. ना ही मैंने उसे support किया, ना ही मैंने उसे oppose किया. He passed the examination, notwithstanding as he was not fully prepared. Now, notwithstanding is also a single word and an example of a subordinating conjunction which shows concession. So these were the different subordinating conjunctions which we have talked about in short. Now we will be discussing up the exercise, in which condition, in which question you need to use what. So now you need to bug up and your answers are quite important. So participate fast and let us know the answer. The first one. We were happy dash we received the first prize. So it is about talking about the time. उस टाइम की बात है, हम बहुत हैप्पी थे जब हमें फर्स्ट प्राइज मिला. So which word? See, it's basically talking about the time. It could be reason as well. We were happy because we received the first prize is also fine, but we were happy when we received the first prize, because it's talking about that time when we received the first prize. The next, the people were listening eagerly dash the leader was speaking. ये तब की बात है, ये भी अब ड्यूरेशन है टाइम की, जब चल रहा था. That scenario was going on. So the people were listening eagerly, बहुत ध्यान से सुन रहे थे जब लीडर बोल रहा था. So tell me which. Yes, but it is a continuous process and at that time, so it was in the case of past continuous, और जब वो process चल रहा था we will use while the leader was speaking. Next, this is the place dash we were attacked, जिस जगह पे हमें अटैक किया गया था. So we are talking about the place and which basically conjunction is used. Yes, the next is where we were attacked. This is the place where we were attacked. The next one, dash he worked hard, he failed. Now it's a situation कि उसने हार्ड वर्क किया तब भी वो फेल हो गया. So now this is the result, and in the case of result we use, yes, correct, hurry up. That's why I asked you to take the screenshot of the very first and the second slide, in which I showed precisely which conjunction you can use in which situation. अब आप ये तो समझ सकते हैं कि ये result है. So it's like although he worked hard, he failed. Dash she is beautiful, she is not intelligent. वो beautiful तो है but वो intelligent नहीं है. So in the next case, yes, though she is beautiful, she is not intelligent. The next one, you wait here dash I come. तुम यहाँ पे वेट करो जब तक मैं नहीं आता. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You wait here dash I come. Yes. Till I come. The next one. She will not come dash we compel her. ये सिचुएशन है, वो तब तक नहीं आएगी जब तक हम उसे कंपेल फोर्स नहीं करेंगे. सो यस, ग्रेट. Unless, perfect, correct answer given. Unless we will compel her. The next one. There was a silence dash the guest had gone. Now ये रीजन है, ये सिचुएशन है कि there was a silence, the guest had gone. इस वजह से साइलेंस थी या उसके बाद साइलेंस. So think about it. It's talking about time. Yes, there was a silence after the guests had gone. Next, she began to cry dash she had lost her golden chain. अब this is the reason. वो रोने लगी क्योंकि उसकी गोल्डन चेन खो गई. So in the case of reason we use which word? She began to cry. Yes, because she had lost her golden chain. Next, dash you work hard dash you will get the first prize. Now it's a situation basically. अगर कंडीशन है, और कंडीशन के लिए कौन कौन से कंजंक्शंस यूज होते हैं, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. अनलेस, प्रोवाइडेड, दैट, सपोजिंग, इफ. सो इफ you work hard you will get the first prize. The last, she became angry I had said anything. तो ये बता रहे हैं कि इससे पहले मैं कुछ बोलता वो बहुत ज़्यादा एंग्री हो गई. So she became angry, yes, before I had said anything. So this is the last question which we discussed. The next slide I am presenting contains some of the picture, some of the fill in the blanks. You all can try and we will discuss in our next live session which will be on next Sunday. So you all can take the screenshot and even can comment the answer in the chat box. Great. This will check out how much you have understood the complete session. Even I'll request you all to take the screenshot of the second and third slide which contain all the subordinating conjunctions you need to use in which particular case. So thank you for watching the video, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe it.